These are 5 of the darkest whiskeys in our bar, and as we get through this video, put in the comments what are 5 of the darkest whiskeys in your bar. We want to know. Kira wants to know, actually.
The darker the better.
One of the darkest whiskeys in our bar is actually Middle West Spirits Straight Rye Whiskey. This is their Pumpernickel Rye. This thing is dark. I was going to say is balls, but I think that becomes a joke. Dark Pumpernickel is as dark Pumpernickel. Aged over 3 years. This thing is only 96 proof.
It's got that clove in it, babe.
Oh, yeah, babe.
Clovey, cinnamon.
Yeah, babe.
Witch ball.
Babe.
Ooh, babe.
So, as far as rye's there, but it's
muted.
It's muted. You're getting that bready pumpernickel.
Well, I don't necessarily know if I'm getting bread, but I'm just getting a jar of...
I'm getting yeasty bread, and I am getting a little bit of rye, but it's not like this pungent rye that strikes through. It's an extremely well-balanced nose.
I get nervous every time you're like, I'm smelling yeast. And I go...
Every day.
We want women to know that Vagisil is effective, safe for use every day. Every day. Every day.
It's rye on the palate, but it's a very, very interesting rye. They've mixed in, like I'm almost feeling like rye seed in the bread. Like that bread that you don't like, that chunky bread, that bread that costs $11 a loaf.
Oh, I love the chunky bread.
Yeah, chunky $11 a loaf bread in there with some
chunky.
rye whiskey, but the rye whiskey is tamed. I know it says aged over 3 years. I would peg it way more than 3. Very crushable, very smooth.
I would say that it's 8 years old.
You can say you like kids. You just can't say you like 8-year-olds. Moving on to our next very, very dark whiskey in the bar. This is Peerless. It is a rum barrel finished, 112.6 proof. I do not believe that there is an age statement on it. And it is expensive as balls. This one comes in at a whopping $135.
Yes, thank you, Nicholas Jonas brother, you son of a bitch.
You beautiful, beautiful bitch.
You said, hey, buy this in front of 50 people.
We had room on our credit card and you took advantage of it.
And I'm going to say, no, I can't afford, no, I'm going to grab it, okay? So I get a little rum, but a lot of tobacco.
I'm with you there. It's like a sweet tobacco, maybe like an acid cigar where you know they've like sweetened that shit up.
I want to try it though because I do like some rummy times.
Down in your tummy
Take
tums.
it in the rum. It's not what I meant.
Take it in the
That's
rum?
not what I meant.
That's good.
Okay, it's yum at first, and then I'm like, what is that? That's rum. That's a rum cake.
You get a little bit of rum in there. Otherwise, it's just like a really dark, nice bourbon that has a little bit of extra sweetness to it.
Raisin. You don't get raisin?
Not so much raisin for me, but I'm also bad at whiskey. But what I can't get off of is the price tag. That's where I'm stuck. If this thing was $70, $80, then it's a buy. It's a buy. It's a nice change of pace. I enjoy it. At $135, it's a hard pass for me. I don't hate it. And Nick, I don't hate it. It's good. Not worth $135.
He's from Texas. He's got a different mouth.
And I've heard they've got different wieners too.
Yeah.
Like they're
Weird-looking.
bent looking. Yeah.
You see his balls?
Yeah, they were weird looking.
Literally probably the darkest whiskey in our entire bar. It is New Holland Spirits single barrel wheat whiskey. This is an 8-year hazmat wheater, and it is dark as shit.
It's very powdered sugary smell when you're baking cookies and just powdered sugar just sprinkled all over your kitchen.
It is, but with this dark note below it, this molasses.
It's like so you have the light brown sugar and then you have the dark brown sugar. And it's the dark brown sugar mixed with, it's
I'm
delicious.
imagining dark brown sugar and butter in a pan, and they're making some sort of glaze to go over some other caked light chocolate goodie.
Like a German chocolate.
Something like that, but like darker and far less World War-y.
Yeah. Can you I love a German chocolate, but am I supposed to?
It's a banger in the mouth.
Who'd like a banger in the mouth? Oh, right. I forgot. Here in the States, you call it a sausage in the mouth.
Deep, dark chocolate. Such a full mouthfeel. Finish that goes on. Tongue is salivating. keeping me from talking right now.
It's not hot, but like all the taste, it makes my eyes water a little bit. Because I'm like...
It is full flavored, full bodied, like Kira.
Hey, guess what? I like Cheetos, okay? And I like cake.
Chocolate coffee cake.
Yes, like a dense.
Super dense. Like so dense you can't have very much of it. So dense you can't finish the piece on your plate. Someone offers you more and you say, "Are you nuts?"
And they'll be like, "I'll take it."
And I give my piece to Kira.
No, it's like the lady who comes in and wants the cold pizza, because how are you going to get rid of it?
You expect us to give you money so that you can eat pizza?
Yeah, man, that's it.
Moving right along to number 4 of our darkest whiskeys in the bar. 13th Colony Southern Rye Whiskey. Also a lighter, lower proof at a straight up 95 proof. This thing is dark. It is that Georgia sun.
I get my peaches done in Georgia. I get my weed from California. It's Justin Bieber, okay? He's Canadian.
Southern Rye Whiskey. It says straight out of Georgia.
Well, that's not cool.
I know, and not very. Isn't it still Pride Month?
It is Pride Month.
Look
Come
at
on.
this. Straight out of Georgia?
Do you think margaritas are gay?
Do you think that margaritas are gay because they are so sweet?
Did someone tell you that? That margaritas are gay?
No, it's just a question I have.
If liking Katy Perry and drinking margaritas is gay, then who wants to be straight?
Oh, not me.
Boring! Margaritas are great!
This smells so good.
Oh,
it's
sweet
almost
Jesus.
flowery to me.
Sweet Jesus, clap my cheeks. Oh my God.
A peony flower mixed with some like sweet berry trees or berry bushes. I don't know where berries are grown.
Dingleberries. I know where they're grown.
That's good.
And only 95 proof. Like,
oh yeah,
that nose is
low proof. How are we getting noses?
That nose is killing it. Let's do it. It is Andy's mint in a glass.
Raspberry with some chocolate and some jam, like a weird jam that's in there. The little mint, you're right, the mint leaf on it. But it's oaky. It's a little oaky, which is unexpected from a rye.
Oaky like a hokey pokey.
I got my peaches done in Georgia. Yeah, that's shit.
Moving on to the 5th of 5 really dark whiskeys in our bar that I almost dropped there speaking.
Ooh.
Is OKI Reserve. I know this is not new. I know y'all have had it before. Look how friggin' dark that thing is. This thing is aged. This thing is pretty. And I'm pretty sure Kira...
I love a pretty baby.
And I'm pretty sure Kira doesn't like it, so let's find out.
Cause I get my peaches down in Georgia. I get my weed from California.
Oh, you know what? Is that a branded Kenzie?
For sure, for sure.
Who's branded on yours?
I got it at the Bourbon Ranch.
I got my Bourbon Journey.
Oh.
Join people's Patreons.
Cause you get some shit.
You do, but also you get access to picks. Both of these channels have picks. Trev does our picks. We do Trev's picks. We do each other.
We're the picks together.
And actually, we
do our picks. We pick together.
And then we also do collabs with the MASH and Journey, which Scott is a part of, and obviously Jason's a part of too. So
no, don't talk about Jason.
Getting into OKI.
So oaky off of this nose.
It has a Kentucky nose on it.
Burnt. It's like a campfire burnt, but without the smokiness.
No, the nuts are gone. I got nuts in my face originally, and now the nuts are gone.
I know. Doesn't it suck when that happens? You're like, nuts. Oh, where'd it go?
I know we're not talking about Jason, but Jason and I discussed this bottle.
Okay.
What I don't appreciate about OKI, it's a solid pour, don't get me wrong. I like it, I do. It feels like it can't decide what it wants to be. Does it want to be a deep, dark profile out of like the heartland? Or does it want to be a light whiskey out of same said heartland?
You know, when you said that, I'm like, I'm getting a little light whiskey from this. It is confusing.
Literally a blend of 4 different whiskeys that completely impressed us in either the last video that you saw or in the next upcoming video. They took 4, put them together, and knocked it out of the frickin' park. This is 5, and on the palate, it feels confusing. It has so much potential. It just feels like the blend wasn't quite right. Quite right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I get my peaches done in Georgia. I get my weed from California.
What are you, a supplier for farmers?
I get my drink from the north, yeah. I don't freaking know. Justin Bieber, okay? He's Canadian.